12 o'clock. We gonna have to come in right now. So go ahead and roll that for me, dog.
Got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspend, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparations, 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 check.
Yeah, well if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody.
My peoples, you know what it is. It is the Keep It P podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. I ain't trying to tell you what to think. I'm just trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way I do, cuz, and you already know what it is. Um, I don't know if y'all heard about this one because I haven't heard about this one either. Shout out to TZ Von Savage who was enjoying himself on vacation, proud father moment with his shorty up in college and all of that. But it says Raheem Carter was found decapitated in Mississippi woods. His family believes he was murdered. And I bet you he was murdered. Let's go ahead and get the brother. Let's get a picture of the brother on up here. Hold on, y'all. Rest in peace to the brother. You know what I mean? It's kind of tragic. But it says around. Hold on, let me make sure y'all seeing what the C's is. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get y'all this one right here. Boom. There you go. That's where we at in life. All right, check it out, my good peoples. It goes down here. Here's the Doowickle. You want to know what the happenings is? Hold on, real quick here. So it says Ramon Carter, a 25-year-old black father who went missing late last year, was found with his head severed from his body and separated from his spinal cord, which was found in a different location near Taylorsville, Mississippi. So right away, we got to get some Negro trauma porn. I don't know why they needed to make sure that you knew all of the stunning details about his decapitation. I think decapitation speaks for itself, but they just wanted to make sure that they knew that you knew that his spinal cord was attached from his body and his head. The Smith County Sheriff's Office originally ruled that there was no foul play in the death of Carter, whose remains were first found in November, but now say that they are still investigating along with Mississippi Bureau of Investigations. According to the Carter family, Carter felt he was in danger and tried to find a way home to Laurel, Mississippi from work in Taylorville, a majority white city. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, the family's attorney, described Carter's death as a modern day lynching. Well, look at old banana boat Ben Crump trying to go ahead and wrestle and take our language. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. He did say we want to make sure that we are labeling these appropriately, and that indeed is a lynching. He said, and I quote, "This is not a natural killing. This was not a natural death. This represents a young man who was killed," Crump said during a press conference in March. Now, Crump is calling on the Department of Justice to open a federal investigation into Carter's death. It said the chain of events began on October 1st when Tiffany Carter, Rasheem Carter's mother, received a call from her son that he felt unsafe. And I quote, "My son told me that there are 3 truckloads of white guys trying to kill me," she said during a press conference. She advised her son to go to a local police station and ask for help in the Taylorville, but she said she said they did not help him. Authorities confirmed that Carter came to the police station and asked for help. Taylorsville Police Chief Gabe Horn, who was not responded to the request for Yahoo News and told local outlets at WDAM that the officers couldn't help Carter or give him a ride home due to the staffing issues and the liability concerns. So basically, get out there and take your medicine, little black boy, because around we ain't gonna help you. That's pretty deep, man. That's pretty messed up. It also goes on to say that authorities confirmed that Carter came to the police station, asked for help, and then it said he told the officers that night that he and his roommate had a verbal disagreement and he felt threatened, and that it was Horn told uh, the station. Rasheem did not tell the officers that night that was up here he had a ride coming, and the officers advised him, "You're more than welcome to stay at the police station." But according to Carter's aunt, the police did not allow him to stay there. And I quote, he asked if he could sit around until his ride came. They didn't know that my sister was on the phone and could hear them. This not the hotel. You can't stay here, Felicia Kong, his aunt told the news. Uh-oh, so it sounds like they complicit. It says Carter's mother said that the police failed her son. I told him to go to the police station because I felt in my heart that would be they would serve and protect like their obligations do. She said, "Well, I'm sorry, honey, but they took that off of all police cars. You don't see serve and protect on there no more. That's not something that they do." It says the final photo. One day Carter was reported missing. Camera footage shows him shirtless in a wooded area in Taylorsville holding a large branch. Seeing the images of someone hunting on someone's hunting camera is disturbing because he did not have a shirt on at the time, which indicates that he'd been running or was overheated, Mississippi State Christopher Bell told the news. Here they got this down here. Oh, they got a picture of it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all this picture real quick. Hold on. Let me do this the little slide down. Check this out. So we can pretty much tell what's happening here. It says young man told his mom he was being followed by a white man, then he was found dead. Wow. Um, it goes on to say Carter's mother said that she believes the photo proves that her son was in trouble and running for his life. But Smith County Sheriff's Joe Holston told Insider that Carter is the only one seen in the footage and that reviewed from that day. It doesn't show anybody else present, he said. Mm. On November 2nd, on a month after Carter went missing, some of his remains were found in a wooded area near Thomasville, Taylorsville, where he was last seen. According to Crump, authorities emailed the family to notify them of the discovery. And I quote, at first, when the first of Rashid's remains were discovered with his head decapitated from his body, officials told the family that it was an animal that killed Rashid. Officials later said that they believe he was murdered, Crump said in April. The first of Carter's remains were found just a few days before his funeral, according to the family. They only had like 15 bones, and they had the skull and the rib and the bone and the uh, oh man and a mandible. Oh man, that's 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 terrible, man. To be getting about your son, dude. Anyway, in February, another set of Carter's remains were found in Smith County, and last month, additional remains were found, according to Crump. We have recently found remains that believed to be Rashad Carter at another part of where he went missing, and they tell us that no nefarious acts had happened. This is an evil act. Somebody murdered Rashawn, and we cannot let them get away with it, Crump said. Well, I mean, he be talking all good in the beginning, but you already know it's going to come to fish sticks. Last but not least, because I got to come right back at 4:30, y'all. It says the case continues to develop. Carter's family is calling for a federal investigation in March. Sheriff Houston told CNN that the local authorities are still investigating to this date, and we do not have evidence of foul play, but everything is on the table until we turn over every stone. It is still an open investigation, he said. Yeah, just like Emmett Till, huh? As the family awaits additional answers, You Are the Power, a national nonprofit, announced a $50,000 reward for tips that lead to the conviction of Carter's death. Mississippi, all of America is watching to see if you're going to do the right thing by Carter, Crump said. His heartbroken mother has nightmares about what has happened to her son and must have been doing as a result of the lynching in 2022. Combs said that she believed eventually the truth would come out to light and they can't stop us with the no foul play. We'll never settle for that, never. While some small local law enforcement agencies lack resources, Bell says that it's not an excuse in the investigation to Carter. And it says, I quote, "We also have the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations also come in and investigate cases like this, as well as the FBI. So these are agencies that are very well capable of doing an investigation and finding out what happened in this case," he said. And I'm like, that sounds like a whole bunch of word salad, and they ain't finna do Jack Diddley squat ham, not a Nathan. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. They ain't finna do nothing. But guess what? I'm not gonna hold you either. I'ma mold you, fold you, and scold you when your ass is off cold, boy. That's what's gonna happen to you. And yeah, and y'all always look at who, and I'm live. Y'all can say what's up. I don't know if y'all be knowing if I'm live or not, but I'm live, baby. Say something in the comment section, baby. Boo hoo, f you. You sound like a prick. At the mic check 1 2 1 2. Say something. Let me know you're in there with the skin wear. All right, so if y'all still in there, I'm finna come right back anyway. It's about to be 4:30. I was just giving y'all a little bonus because you ain't get the 12 o'clock. But I'm coming right back with some hot news. We'll be right back on KIPP, B1 TV. I'm your host, Jay Lava, and I leave you with the 4 words. It's love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I got. Hold on. Let me look your ass square in the eye. Let me just wait a minute, buddy. You think what? You think? Do you think I won't look you in the eye, Jack? I'm in your eyeball. It don't matter. I'm gonna stop and give you the news anywhere, boy. It don't even matter, boy. You getting the news, and I gotta go. Can I get one?